Welcome back to my studio. Today I'm going to share with you my experiments with solar plates and solar plate etching. Before those experiments, I read a book about solar plates written by Dan Weldon, and I participated in a very brief workshop with him, just 3 hours. So these were my just first experiments. Later on, a few months later, I participated in a 3-day workshop with him, where I learned much more. But I also wanted to find an answer whether you can expose your solar plates using UV lamp for nails. So solar plates are metal plates covered with photopolymer, which will harden when it's exposed to UV light. So I worked with 3 plates. First of it I exposed with using sun light, and 2 of them I exposed using the UV lamp. So here the plate on the left was exposed using the UV lamp for nails, and the plate on the right was exposed using the sun. And here are the transparencies or images I created to develop those plates. I used India ink on a cellophane bag and China marker and some other crayons to create an image, and then I put it on the plate, create this exposure packet, which is a wooden panel and a glass which holds the cellophane bag to the plate, and then I exposed it with the sun, and I did the same with the UV lamp. So here is the lamp I used, very simple lamp for nail polish, hardening nail polish, and this is aquatint screen, which you use if you have large areas of dark and you want to get some. First of all, you want to get nice darks, not only open bite, otherwise you will get only open bite, and also different gray tones. It didn't work exactly as I expected. Probably I didn't have the right time for exposure, but I will show you the result. Here is the first image that was developed in this plate. So you can see what was dark on the image was engraved in a plate, created grooves which will be inked. This is the second image, and you can see the developed plate. So first I printed the plates just without inking, just as an unboxing to see what kind of effect I will get. And actually I like those prints. It looks quite nice. And then I started experimenting with different inking. First plate inked, I inked it intaglio. So ink the grooves, wiped, and here is the first print. The white spots are the spots where the ink didn't get in, and I was not able to ink it properly. This the second plate, actually the first one, the one which was exposed with the sun outside. Here I inked both plates in a relief style, so just a surface roll, and that's what I got. So areas which are beneath the surface were not inked. And the last print I inked plates both intaglio and relief. So I inked them in relief and did a surface roll with a quite transparent ink. And that's the result. These are small plates, 4x5, I think. So I just bought them to experiment. So here you can see all the prints from these two plates: blind embossing, intaglio, relief, inking, and both. So intaglio inking with surface roll and for this plate as well. And here is the third plate. I also exposed it with the UV lamp. However, I increased time of exposing it with the aquatint screen and then without aquatint screen, because for that process you need to have a double exposure. And here is the ink plate. And what was interesting with that plate, the area with polka dots, the way I got this result, I put on the plate before the exposure a tissue paper with black dots, and that created this effect. So this was inked just intaglio. That was just a surface roll, so inking it like a relief plate. And here I inked it intaglio and did a surface roll. So let me know, what do you think about Solarplates and those experiments? Have you tried it? I definitely want to try more, and when I was doing the workshop, when we used like regular UV exposure unit, I got much better results. But I still think that you can use solar lamp, especially if you want to create some interesting textures or abstract images. So thank you for watching, and see you next time with my experiments.